takes a village to raise a child, but it also takes a village to help mama heal after having a baby. You just went through a major ordeal. And so even though you might not be thinking about yourself first at this time, I bet I know someone who is. In today's video, we're going to talk about why you should see pelvic floor PT after having a baby. It is so important to take care of yourself, and this is a really imperative and probably easy step. So let's shed some light on what's going on down there. Okay, hear me out. So let's say a pro athlete sprains their pinky toe. The whole world freaks out. Yet somehow it's totally normal when a woman gets something that's really big, like a baby, out of something that's really small, or has her uterus cut open and a baby pulled out. I mean, come on, guys, this is a big deal. You need to make sure you're safe, and that's what pelvic PT is for. So here are 9 different reasons why you should see pelvic floor PT after having a baby. Checking your pelvic floor strength. This is kind of the big thing that we do on top of many other things, but making sure that your pelvic floor is strong. You worked really hard to get that baby out, and those muscles might be pretty tired, especially if you hadn't thought about doing Kegels or strengthening your pelvic floor beforehand. I mean, you're dragging along feeling exhausted. How do you think your pelvic floor feels? Assessing for prolapse. As that baby got big, there was a lot of stress on those ligaments that help hold up your organs. I mean, have you seen these pictures of how everything gets pushed out of the way? It's nuts. And so making sure that the structural integrity of your pelvic organs is in good condition is really important too. Assessing your scars, whether it's a C-section scar or if you had a tear in your perineum while you were delivering, or maybe even an episiotomy, making sure that scar's feeling good. Those scars can wreak major havoc when you're trying to get back to just living your regular life again. And those tissues around the scar aren't quite as flexible as they used to be. So it's our job to help them get moving better. Checking for a diastasis rectus abdominis. That's where the 6-pack muscles going up and down the belly stretch out some. And pretty much everyone has one when they're pregnant. And that's because baby's got to grow, so it's going to stretch. So our job is to help make sure that's closing back together nicely, or at least that you're able to use your tummy muscles more appropriately. Sorry, I can't promise that you'll get a 6-pack after working with us, but hey, if I could, I'd be really rich and would never have to work again. Helping you feel prepared for penetrative intercourse. That sounds terrifying. And so our job is to help coach you to feel like you know that your body is safe to do that again, and what sort of modifications or little tips and tricks you might need to feel like you can get back into the bedroom. Getting you back to exercise. Besides the fact that you're carrying around a baby now, maybe you would like to at some point do some sort of physical activity. And so many of our patients come in and they say after their 6-week appointment postpartum with their birthing provider that they were cleared to exercise. Well, what does that mean? I mean, are you allowed to just start running marathons again today? It's hard to figure out. And so our job is to help create a very specific, tailored to you program to get you back to exercising again. Helping with any sort of kind of general aches and pains. A lot of our patients come in with either pelvic pain or low back pain or mid back pain because you're holding baby, doing funky things again, or if labor was really hard, it maybe put too much stress on those pelvic muscles. And so our job is to help figure out why those parts of your body are hurting and to help them relax and get stronger so that way you can do all the things that you want to do. Getting your bladder back under control. A lot of women after they have a baby have urinary urgency, frequency, or leakage with running, coughing, jumping, sneezing, things like that. And so that's not okay. Our job is to help you feel like yourself again. And I'm going to bet you probably weren't thinking about peeing your pants and changing diapers on yourself. You probably should just leave the thinking about diaper changes for your baby. And so let's help you get that better. And lastly, helping with your posture. You're tired, you're stressed, you're focused on one thing. You're either a top secret CIA agent or you're a new mom. And you are so focused on what's going on with baby that you forget to help hold yourself up and get that posture feeling good again. And so we're here to help give tips and tricks to remember to check in with yourself and make sure that your posture is feeling okay. So what questions do you have? Let me know in the comments down below. Don't worry about that like or subscribe thing. It's not really my thing either. I'm just here to help you understand more about your body. If that's something you're into, watch more videos. Thanks for coming. I'll see you next time. Bye.